Jimmy McNulty is undoubtedly the best cornerback in college football, but every coach that he's played for has wound up hating him. At both Utah and TCU, he's played every down like his hair was on fire, setting the Big 12 career interception record last year, but his coaches have continued to find reasons to put him on the bench. Unfortunately, Jimmy's personality is just not very good. Nobody likes him. He's even had terrible luck with women despite being a star Division I football player. But there's always next year, and for his senior year, Jimmy McNulty decided he wanted to finish out his college career in what should hopefully be a more welcoming environment out in sunny California. This year, Jimmy's setting out to shatter the college football interception record and hopefully make his way into the playoffs. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I can't say I ever expected to transfer from TCU, but here we are running out in the Coliseum. It's time for Jimmy to reclaim his spot as the best cornerback in the country, but playing more like a linebacker on the first play sit down. Overall, Jimmy has shown himself to have maybe a little bit more of a safety ability set, although I still don't think tackling is really a specialty. He's still primarily an interception catcher, and another dude has the flats, but we're guarding the out here, getting the pick, and let's go. This is gonna go back to the bank, and that is exactly how we wanted to start the season. Jimmy is here to reclaim the crown, and maybe even make a run at a Heisman Trophy. And with just a little bit of time before half, FC West could give us another chance. They're trying to go to the corner route, and Jimmy's all over it, going up for the pick, but his safety swats it away. 2 picks on the first half of the season would have been huge, and thankfully we actually have a big lead on FCS. For some reason, the last few times I've played him in Road to Glory, it's been kind of close. I want to keep on going crazy here in the second half, and manned up here, I've kind of figured out my man coverage technique, and they're going to throw it up to us here. Give me that, and let's take this back. Come on, I know I'm faster than everyone on this team. We just got to swerve around some guys, get to the outside, and I think the quarterback's going to catch us. Can't quite swerve him out as well, and Jimmy has 2 picks in his first game. This season is going to be different, guys. I kind of feel like we're not done yet. We haven't gotten 3 ever, apart from that game against Hawaii and baiting up the wheel route here. Once again, I know we've got the speed advantage. We just got to go up and get this, and there we go. 3 interceptions in game 1. This feels so good. Remember, Jimmy only had 5 all season last year, and could this be? Are we about to get a 4th, or is our safety going to mess it up again? Yep, our safety's going to mess it up again. And that's going to do it for this one. Literally couldn't have asked for a better first game. Jimmy quite literally played perfect with his new defense. I don't know what exactly to expect from Liberty today, but already going with a screen, sit the hell down. Not a bad start for Jimmy at all, but Liberty clearly has a little bit of firepower on offense. They're marching right down the field. Trying to come up with a goal line stand here. We got 3rd down, and let's see. That looks like slants. We're on that, and the quarterback's rolling out. Easy sack for our D-line. We'll take that after a long drive for sure. Gotta be demoralizing, and offense doing their thing so far. Liberty has also run a few screens already, which should be good for getting picks. Just gotta stay alert and get on them. They are unfortunately proving to be a pretty run-heavy team, like another one of these teams that just loves to run the ball in RPO constantly. I feel like we're doing a pretty good job of guarding it so far though, and they're gonna run a corner route here. We're on that, but dude, it's that thing where they overthrow it every time we're about to get a pick. That's frustrating. Jimmy had played that pretty much perfectly, but we do get another 3rd down stop. Offense does unfortunately turn it over though, and we got to lock up down here in the red zone again. We've been great on 3rd down so far in this game, and I was watching out for that corner route from the tight end again, but they're just gonna run it, and we do get the assisted tackle. So defense clutching up again. Oh, but they're going for this 4th and 5. Okay, pretty bold early on in the game. Let's see what they got here. A little in route. They're just chucking it to the back of the end zone. Easy pick for our safety. So no picks yet, but I'm feeling pretty good with the situation headed into halftime. I feel like something's going to come Jimmy's way eventually though. Just got to keep on staying the course, playing good coverage. And on 3rd down, we're guarding the tight end. Kind of expecting him to throw this for some reason, and he tries to on the run. Of course, the ball gets stripped away. Damn. Our defender hadn't gotten there. That could have easily been a pick 6. And at this point, Liberty's kind of starting to get into desperation mode in the 4th quarter. Down by 12, they should start slinging the ball a lot more. Mercifully, coach really hasn't taken Jimmy off the field much this game, and they're just going to read option here. I think this is 2 down territory, and yeah, huge 4th and 4. What can we do here? We end up against the tight end. I'm looking for the corner route. Instead, they're just going to chuck it, and I thought that was coming to us. We get a swat. Fans are loving it. Need to get one before the day is done for sure. And look at the stuff they're running down by 12 with 2 minutes left. Just got to make sure we don't give up a quick touchdown here. We have been going with a lot of man coverage, and Jimmy's going to have to make a touchdown saving tackle there potentially. 3rd and 4, I'm kind of feeling a go route that we can bait up here. We're matched up against this slow guy, but quarterback's just going to scramble. Actually picks up a huge gain, and Jimmy's down to an F grade somehow, gets taken off the the field. And that'll do it for the rest of the game. We do get the dub, but an uneventful day from our guy for sure. Now for a big one, number 18 Penn State. And here on the first play, look at Jimmy flying in for the assisted tackle. Helped out so much on that one. I don't really know what to expect from the Nittany Lions exactly, but they're going across the field here and we're going to get a teammate pick. This looks like it could go back to the house. We're going to try to get some free coach trust from blocking, and the quarterback will stop him, but that's big. Offense thankfully does convert that into a touchdown. But we're guarding the back out of the backfield. He's running a corner route. That was tricky. We do stop him short though. And Jimmy's actually been hitting kind of hard this year. And we're playing very well in this one so far. Penn State finally putting a good drive together, but we stop him short on 3rd down. And yeah, I expected this. They're going for the 4th and inches. Kind of watching for a pass play here. No, they're going to run it. Can we get to the edge? Yes, we can. Good work, boy. But, oh, they're going to go with a screen here. Can we go get the hit? Oh no. This is going to turn into a touchdown, and it's all Jimmy's fault. The one time I feel like I wasn't looking for a screen. And offense punts it right back. We've kind of squandered this lead. Jimmy's going to have to find a way to make up for that play. Penn State's got it down on the goal line. We got to make sure we at least hold them to a field goal. 3rd and goal, watching out for the screen here, and damn, we got blocked. We're still able to make the tackle, but that could have been a pick 6. I should have played just a little bit more inside maybe. Offense is coming through for us though. They get 7. And look at the pass rush hitting on the big drive. 3rd and 19, definitely got to put the clamps on here. I'm not really sure what to expect, and dudes are just running a fade ball, easy money. Game's not over yet though. Offense punts it back. It looks like we're gonna have to survive for one more drive. A pick would obviously go crazy in this situation. And we got 3rd and 11, kind of a weird formation for Penn State. This could be a go ball. No, it's a curl, and dude just chucks it into nothing. And they're actually gonna go for this 4th and 11. Let's see what they got. Just watching out for a corner route or something. No, they're just chucking it. The ball's going up, and we get the swat. That should hopefully win us this game. All right, offense gets a field goal, and we still have a chance to go get that pick. Look at the box coverage on the corner route. And even though we gave up a touchdown, this game's somehow rated as an A for Jimmy. Honestly, not really sure why, and maybe we shouldn't have let that slot receiver go so fast. Penn State just cuts us up the seam. But doesn't really matter, we get a big ranked dub. Not much of a day for Jimmy at all, but at least the coaches were happy with us. Next up is Washington. I want the dub, but I need some picks even more on this one. And I think the quarterback wanted to throw us one there. I'm just not really sure what the pick method is right now. Felt like we had something going in that FCS game, but I might have lost the plot. Right now I'm just trying to play good coverage and hope the ball comes to Jimmy, and ooh, we should have dropped back sooner, and no, bro. No way he got out of that. That's actually insane. Gonna turn into a touchdown. And offense gets nothing. We could be in trouble here. We got a 3rd down though, and man coverage. We're baiting this up. Jimmy's on his hip. They're throwing it up deep. Our safety is there to swat the ball away from us once again. But I feel like we were onto something there. By the way, USC's got a 3-4 defense. Jimmy basically is just playing linebacker right now. And this game has not been great so far. Offense at least gets a touchdown there though. Still waiting on that pick going into the second half though. And okay, offense picking up another 3 to tie it. And Jimmy guarding a fade ball here. Oh, they're coming to him. Come on, man. We got to strafe up and play this. And we play it perfectly, but Jimmy drops it. Come on, bro. The world is just not fair, dude. Do everything right and you still get punished out here. And now Washington's got it 1st and goal. They can take this game right back, but they're going bubble and Jimmy's on it. Yes, dude. For once, the drought is finally gonna end, and this is gonna be an easy pick 6. 84 yards, the best play of Jimmy's career. And low-key, dude, I did not see that guy behind us. It's a good thing we didn't fumble into the end zone. Hopefully we didn't squander any coach trust with those antics. And this game's far from over. Washington's moving the ball again, but coming right back to Jimmy, this time on the fade ball, and we're on that too. This is gonna be another pick 6, and it's turning into one of Jimmy's best games ever. He has single-handedly flipped this thing on its head. Dare I say, those plays kind of reminded me of the late great Nick Sabatka, and oh, thought they were trying us again there. That'll take us to the 4th quarter. You guys have no idea how hard I'm having to focus to guard these stupid slot receivers. We get cooked there, but our teammate got cooked worse. It is just twice as hard to guard the slot receivers because the receivers actually run good routes in this game, and we can move either way. Okay, we got to shut this down. 3rd and 3, probably 2 down territory for Washington, and they're just gonna run it. We got to contain the outside. Good job, D. Okay, this play could potentially be the game. See what we got here. Looks like curls, quarterback taking off. Jimmy make the tackle. Oh, did he get that? Nope, we get the stop. Couldn't totally bring him to the ground, but we'll take that for sure. Offense was able to kill a ton of clock as well, but Washington's trying to get back at us fast. I would be so happy if Jimmy could find a way to get another one here, man. Oh, they're going for the fade ball. Can we get that? Oh man, I couldn't see where the ball was going, and somehow he catches that. You definitely can't say it's been a perfect game for Jimmy, and the quarterback's trying us again here. Did we get the swat? Yeah, okay. And that is going to do it for this one. Once again, not a perfect day for Jimmy, but 2 pick 6s. We'll take that all day. And in game 5, we actually got another home game, making these Big Ten teams come out to California a whole lot, I guess. I know Luke Fickell likes to pass the ball a little bit more, so hopefully we'll get some picks today. And Wisconsin is actually driving the ball straight down the field. We've been pretty good down here on the goal line, though. Let's see if we can get a stop. They're just going right up the middle. We hit them in the backfield, but it will be a touchdown for the Badgers. Okay, offense responds, though. We're chilling. Wisconsin going deep ball here, though. Oh, no. We're in cover 2 man, so this should be fine, but somehow dude catches it. Come on. Yeah, this game's not looking so great, guys. Jimmy needs to make a play to flip this around. With offense turning it over, Wisconsin's going to have it right back down on the goal line. Going with a pass play here, though. We got the flats, and for some reason, the quarterback throws that. Give me that. We're going the other way, and we just got to outrun this receiver. Come on, Jimmy. You're 99 speed. You can do this. We turn on the Jets, and let's go. 3 pick sixes through 2 games. Come on now. Another play that just totally flips this game on ahead, especially down in the red zone, dude. That was just massive. And Wisconsin's throwing the ball a lot. I feel like we could definitely get another one. By the way, even with the pick 6, we're at a D grade, so can't give up another touchdown or coach is going to take us off the field probably. 3rd and 16 though. We can get a stop here, right? Nope, I guess not. Like I've said, these wide receivers are kind of crazy when it comes to getting out of tackles. We got another 3rd and goal down on the goal line though. Come on, man. I'm waiting on a fade ball or something. They running in and going right to our cornerback. Make a play. Oh, that's number 76. Why is he manned up on the tight end? And yeah, we are at an F grade now, so coming out till midway through the 3rd. We're going to have to make another play to get that coach trust back up, and missing tackles is not going to help. We played that very well too. Just got to clutch up, make sure we don't choke this thing away. This 3rd down's big, and they're going to the fade. Please make a play, cornerback. Thank you, dude. Was hoping Jimmy could get in there for the carry. And let's see, can offense kill the clock? Yes, they can. Okay, so another big time dub, and another big day for Jimmy with the pick 6. And after that game, we're able to upgrade Jimmy to a 99 overall at last. Let's go. Still not ranked, but we'll be 5-0 taking on Nebraska. We've got a ranked win too. But one of the sad things about USC is they literally don't have any jersey options. We'll rock that throwback though. We get a dub today though. We should be ranked for sure, taking on a sorry Nebraska team, and we're trying to get that. Oh man, that would have been sick if Jimmy could have got the pick. I'm telling you, man, in general, the Big Ten has much more pick-offable offenses for some reason. I'm enjoying Jimmy's time at USC thoroughly so far. Whenever you play these cornerback things, it's good to try out a few different conferences to see which one works the best. I always assume it's going to be the Big 12 for whatever reason. We got a 3rd down here, see if we can get a stop, but Nebraska's going to the other side. Nothing we can do about this. We're just going to have to run that boy down. Nebraska's offense has unfortunately been humming, but we got a chance at a big 4th down stop here early, and we are going to plug it up. That's big, but we need offense to get it together. They've had a couple of turnovers early on that have hurt us bad. Got a 3rd and long though. This feels good, and why are they running a stick, dude? They're just going to throw it to the outside. We were almost there for the pick, but we do get the tackle for loss. Offense, unfortunately not converting that into anything once again. And man, I thought he was going our way. Usually you can bait the CPU into throwing those crosser routes. You just got to be really careful, because if the ball gets past you, it can easily turn into a touchdown. And thankfully, O does finally come through coming out of halftime. Let's go make a play here, defense. Come on. Nebraska is moving to more of a run-heavy approach, but right now, Jimmy doing a really good job in the tackling game. He's got 4 assists and 2 solo tackles, I believe. And I will say, tackles are definitely harder to come by in this game because the runners are definitely shifty, even the quarterbacks and like wide receivers and stuff. Open to end this Nebraska drive right here. They got 3rd and 16, and trying to bait the deep ball, they go to the crosser. Great job by our cornerback. This one's turned out to be a fight for sure. Just waiting on that big play from Jimmy, but they're not giving him a lot of opportunities. Basically just full ground and pound offense from the Huskers at this point. They're trying to just kill clock on us. 2nd and 12 though, they're trying to go with a play action pass. We're sending the blitz and we get in. There we go. 3rd and 18. They're in field goal range. Let's try to get a pick. Okay, no, they just dump it off for some reason, making the field goal a little bit easier, I guess. Come on, offense. Do something, boys. Damn. Our first loss better not beat in Nebraska, bro. I swear to God. Jimmy's doing his best, fighting through blocks and doing everything he can, but we need a pick. 3rd and 6. Come on, Jimmy. Just trying to bait up that curl. Come on. Throw me the ball, quarterback. Oh, I thought he did for a second. That was way too much time in the pocket, and this is going to get him all the way down to the goal line. That's brutal. The good news is Nebraska excels at losing games that they're in position to win. Hopefully they'll flub this one up. They're going with an RPO here, just running it up the middle, and way too easy. We could be screwed if offense doesn't get anything here, but okay, they did at least give a field goal. That gives us a shot. Defense just got to keep making plays. 2nd and 10, they are going to pass the ball, and low-key, we're beat bad here. I was expecting a corner route, and they have the wheel. Oh no. That is probably going to kill our hopes for this one. So our winning streak is going to fall to Nebraska of all teams, and it wasn't even really that close. And Jimmy somehow winds up with a terrible teammate grade, even though I thought he played great today. 6 assists, 4 tackles. Good news is at 5-1, we're still definitely in the playoff picture. So now we need a dub in this game against Minnesota. And I should mention real quick, I had an an issue where my last few games didn't save for whatever reason, so I had to replay them and recreate the results, but actually we got more picks. So if you see any inconsistencies with the stats or whatever, that's why. And here on an early 3rd and 7, I'm trying to bait up this flat. This is where we've gotten a lot of picks, and dude, you see the quarterback actually wants to throw that, but can't quite get the ball out. That is an unfortunate missed opportunity because Minnesota does seem to be a pretty legit ground and pound team, but baiting up the crosser route here, and we get the pick. This is going to be a pick 6 too. Let's go. Jimmy cracks open the scoring in this one himself. And this is looking like a potential beatdown, 14-0, and Minnesota trying to go with another pass, throwing it over the middle, and our teammate gets the pick this time. These dudes are trash. I think the stadium's empty for a reason. Now Minnesota will have to start passing the ball kind of heavy, and oh man, I wasn't expecting that. We actually probably still could have gotten the pick. I didn't think we were going to be in range. And this hasn't been Jimmy's best drive. Gets beat a couple times in man coverage, and Minnesota's right down here in field goal range now. They are starting to run out of time, and this play looks locked up. Quarterback's going to get out of the pocket though. Really easy touchdown. So this one's a bit closer than expected late in the second half. The Gophers are starting to go full hurry up offense. Hopefully some more opportunities for picks. And I'm out here trying to bait up deep balls. Quarterback is going to chuck it up here. We've got a shot at it, and I cannot see where that is at all. I don't even know what happened on that play. Very annoying quirk of the camera angle cost us an interception, which by the way, I don't think happens on Dynasty mode. I'm kind of thinking about doing my next cornerback series just on Dynasty player lock. That's what I did on College Football 25, and I think that without all the like coach trust shenanigans stuff, it would be more fun. So let me know what you think on that. Would that bother you guys, or do you just want to see like the games? I was hoping that Road to Glory would be a little bit better this year. And to be fair, Road to Glory is definitely better. Like if they iron out a couple things, it'll be a really good mode. By the way, with Minnesota putting a couple drives together just like that, we're down to an F. So case in point, you know. And we actually got taken out for the rest of that game, including what I think could have potentially been a game-winning drive for Minnesota. But whatever, we get the dub. Got a pick 6 on the day. I'm happy. And we just broke the USC single-season interception record only 7 games in. And thankfully after that dub, we're up to number 23 in the rankings. We are definitely still a playoff contender. But after that play, Jimmy spent the rest of the first quarter on the bench. Par for the course at this point. At least offense was able to strike back with the touchdown, and they're going slants here. We're on that and getting the pick. This is going to be another pick 6 in a season that has been filled with house calls for Jimmy. And dude, I'm not going to lie, he might like be starting to put a little Heisman campaign together. And if we get another one today, dude, I don't know. I haven't really tested yet how much it takes to get on there as a defensive player. My experience with the last couple of games is for some reason sacks get you on there really fast, but not interceptions. I had tried to bait one up there in the flats, and they're going bubble screen. Damn, dude, I wasn't quite ready for it, and Jimmy's gonna have to run this dude down. It'll be a big gain and probably wind up with us on the bench again. All right, we come back in the third quarter. It is a tie ball game again though. Thankfully we will get a 3rd down stop, but offense happens to be struggling a little bit in this one. Michigan's got it on the goal line though. Can we get a safety? Oh no, he breaks out of there. That's dangerous. Gonna be 2nd and 1. Can't squander this good field position, dude. Gotta try to stack him up here, and Jimmy will make a tackle. Kind of. I mean, they broke out of it, but they credit us with the tackle. He gets taken off the field again though. I don't know why we're going down to an F so fast. Is our coach trust already low or something? Dude, are we gonna be out for the rest of the game? Okay, so 4th quarter, we're up by 7. I still don't know what's up with that. Sometimes your coach trust goes down way faster for some reason. Feels like we're walking on eggshells in this one for whatever reason, and we got great coverage here. That was a huge sack. We got a 3rd down. Stop here would be huge. They'd probably have to go for a 4th, but they're actually going screen, and yeah, we don't have guys over there. They're gonna pick this up easily, unfortunately. And we got a weird formation here. Not sure if I like the play call in this situation, and they're going screen. Nobody's over there to get it. We're gonna have to track him down ourselves, and Michigan's gonna have this at the goal line. We come out of the game again. Oh, hopefully this doesn't send me into overtime. Come on. Okay. No, Michigan scored again. Dude, what happened? Oh no, offense must have turned it over, and we take a killer loss on the road. We had that game too. An absolute choke from the boys there. And bro, what? They demoted us to cornerback too? What's going on? I don't even know what I did wrong in that game. I was expecting this to kind of like solidify later in the career, but yeah, this mode is fully broken for cornerback. Like I can't play as a cornerback in this mode. They've either got to patch it or we got to switch to Dynasty player lock for the next series. Makes me sad. There's so much potential here. Like they've got a lot of good stuff in place. We've got to be careful today. One slip up and Jimmy's like on the bench for the rest of the season, I swear. We've got a 3rd and long here though. Nothing could go wrong, right? We're just going to bait up that flat route, and he actually is going to throw it. Ball just goes out of bounds. Okay, so actually not a bad start in terms of coach trust. And they're going a wheel route here. They're trying to throw that to Jimmy. Ooh, I think we were maybe on it. Might have gone over his head. I'm not sure. I do think Rutgers is going to be a tricky team to get picks off of but they're definitely run first just like Minnesota. And going with a pass play here, I was expecting more of a post route. They run it in instead, but thankfully our linebacker's there to help us out. Thank you, bro. All right, we started out with a touchdown. Good stuff. Defense has been playing well so far. Ball not coming Jimmy's way a lot, but he's just playing his part, making some tackles. Hopefully we get an opportunity eventually. And on third down, they're going with the slants. We get the breakup and the stop. Unfortunately, it's looking like offense might struggle a little bit today. One problem we've had is they just always put us in bad field position, it seems like. Third down here, though. Hopefully we can make a play. And we just got a little crosser. No, it's a curl. Can we break that up? Yes, sir. Okay, that was big. I'm really glad we didn't give up that completion. And offense gets a field goal. I feel like this game's going by kind of slow for me. And that time we locked up the curl route. One thing that's been helpful this season is I've figured out how to use the defensive hot routes to put Jimmy in better passing assignments. And we have a perfect one here, guarding the slant, and they're gonna come right to us. Give me that. Just what we needed, boys. Hopefully offense can turn that into points. Unfortunately, they can't, but all good. We got a B- coach rating, and I thought they were maybe gonna try us again on that one. At a 3rd and 13 here. Not really sure what to expect from the receiver, and he goes wheel route. Are they coming to us? Oh, dude, they are. I couldn't see the ball. I thought they were throwing it to the inside. Guess that's what I get for trying to do too much. Our coach trusts back down to a C now. We got third down again, though, and Jimmy's supposed to just be coming on a blitz. I'm gonna help out with these slants, though, and quarterback gets screamed at. Thankfully, can't get that off. There was a ton of stuff open there. This is kind of just like an ugly Big Ten game, and Jimmy's guarding this deep here, kind of playing behind it. A little bit worried about giving up the deep ball. I know the comeback's coming, and yeah, there it is. We're at least able to make the tackle. That route is just so hard to guard, because it's like you want to play it aggressively, but you also know that if you give up the streak, you're screwed. Got another third down here. This time Jimmy's man against the tight end, and I wasn't really ready for the out. They're just gonna hook this up. Come on, make a play, boys. There we go. Okay, we hold them to a field goal. That's big. Come on, offense, get us something. Damn, offense really just useless on this one. It's gonna have to be defense that wins it, and I'm really putting this defense in just ruthless situations by calling man coverage on almost every play. But that's how we get picks and sit down. Finally a big hit. Okay, 3rd and 2. Let's see what we got here. They're just gonna run the ball. We're trying to shoot the gap, and it's 4th and inches. Okay, gotta lock up here. We're sending heavy blitz, and they just run it. Come on, that should hit. Bang. Defense coming up huge. This time offense at least punted the ball far enough, but this is a scary situation, and oh my god, they came right to us. What is the quarterback doing? Would have been lovely if we could have gotten an interception there. We weren't in great position, and they're going with the bubble. Dude, once again, why is he throwing that? I'm like not ready for him to throw it at the time that he's throwing it. Quarterbacks just do weird stuff in this game. It's hard to guard all of it on this camera angle, and it sucks because those had the potential to be game-winning plays. All Rutgers needs is a field goal here. Could be in trouble, man. They're just going full on dink and dunk. This is going to take us down to the 2-minute warning. And we got 3rd and 7. Going to be a little bit cowardly and go with zone coverage in this situation. And let's see. Okay, just slants. Trying to bait the flat. Oh, dude, I didn't see that route at all. I guess that was the slant coming from the other side. It looked like the running back, though. And just like that, Rutgers is in field goal range. They could potentially win the game here. And I think they're probably just going to run the ball. It's working out well, too. I'm definitely not eating the blame for this one if we lose, though. Offense has not given us any help whatsoever. And oh, I feel like he was throwing that flat. We get the sack, which could maybe push him out of field goal range. We're just sending full blitz on 3rd down. Oh my god, they threw the flat again, and I wasn't freaking on it. Okay, at least we get the stop, but damn. Lots of missed opportunities on that drive. All right, come on, offense. All we need is 3. They turn it over. And sadly, Rutgers is just going to be able to kneel this thing out. That could potentially do it for our playoff hopes. And yeah, 12-10. That's how our season falls. 2 goose eggs in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Defense just couldn't hold up forever. And okay, we just broke the Big Ten single season interception record, so that's the bright side, I guess. Coming in with 12 at this point. Once again, I had to replay a couple games, so that number's inflated a little bit from what you guys saw on screen, but very impressive for Jimmy nonetheless with 3 games still to go. And we actually earned Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week after that. Not sure if we deserved it for that particular performance. You never know, though. We could still find a way to sneak into the conference championship game, and trying to bait up the fade ball there, but our pressure has been hitting fast in this one. Maryland has been tough in this one, man. Tie game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going with a little play action here. This is something I can bait up, and we are going to get the pick. Don't know if we have room to take this back, but that's a big one. Jimmy's 13th on the season. Offense gets nothing, though. We're in trouble in the 4th quarter. Big 3rd down, and they're just launching it here, dude. I never like this. Jump balls are bad news in this game, and we are going to get dunked on. Maryland takes the lead. This USC team has really faded in the last couple of weeks. The offense continues to just struggle, but Maryland's going with a weird little play action here, and we're going to get it. Let's go. They just floated that in the air for some reason, and this is going to tie the game back up. Jimmy is him, dude. That could be a potential season-saving play right there. Still tons of work to be done though, and we're going cover 1. They, for some reason, just decided not to cover over there, and it'll be a massive gain for Maryland, getting them right back into field goal range. Gonna have to be hyper aggressive here and trying to make a play. They're running it though, and this doesn't look good. Huge hole for the back, and he's gonna tumble into the end zone. Offense doesn't do anything either. They just are putting it all on the defense every game here, and oh my god, they're throwing a fade ball. We weren't on it though. I'm shocked at that play call, dude. Did not expect that with 2 minutes left. So Jimmy doesn't end up being totally blameless for this loss. Just had to get over aggressive hoping to make a play. Only shots if we get a pick 6 here on 3rd and 5. And let's see. Okay, they are throwing it. Just guarding the Crow, we get the sack. Just gonna have to send this thing out, and let's see. Okay, offense still getting nothing. Offense always just kind of takes on a life of its own in this series, becomes like a sort of enemy of our cornerbacks, and we are unfortunately down to 6-4. The playoff hopes at this point pretty much dead, but Jimmy's Heisman hopes not necessarily dead, I will mention. We are able to upgrade our ball hawk to gold after that, which was good. And next up, UCLA, who's like one of the highest overall teams we've played in this entire series. This is going to be another tough one for sure, even though UCLA is only 6-4. Offense has mercifully been a bit better in this one, so they're keeping us in the game, 17-17 in the 3rd quarter. UCLA is in field goal range, but we got a 3rd down here, sending the dogs, and they do hit, thankfully. I was wondering if he was going to throw that flat route to us. And the offense has got 24 points. What's going on, fellas? I guess they waited till our season's like basically over to start producing. And hopefully UCLA starts chucking around, giving us chances to make plays. They're actually going to go tunnel screen right to our man here. Jimmy can't make the tackle, but they're going to credit him with the tackle anyways. Okay. Tackle crediting in this game is actually quite weird, and they're just going go balls here. We're baiting this up. They throw it to the other side, and our teammate gets a pick. That's big. Offense can't convert that, but I can't be mad at him this time around. Defense has actually got to do its thing here. UCLA has kept it fairly balanced here, but oh god, they're going with a slot fade. We're on this. This should be a pick, but the quarterback must have just placed that perfectly. We couldn't even get a hand on it, and Jimmy gives up a big touchdown. Damn. And offense does not bail us out. That actually kind of hurts, and we just got to sell out for the run, hoping to get a stop. 5 wide here though. What's this? Are they actually, wow, they're gonna pass the ball. Okay, curl routes, and they just dump it over the middle. Kind of ballsy from UCLA, and they're just gonna be able to kneel this one out. That's pretty unfortunate. So one of Jimmy's worst games of the season, we give up a critical touchdown, but for some reason this is the game where we actually like got a B-. I don't know. We're down to cornerback 3 again, by the way. I'm not sure exactly when that happened. The good news is we get a chance to end our regular season against a top 5 opponent. Upset here could be a nice way to tie up the series. I have a feeling offense probably isn't going to have as much of the tank as last week, so Jimmy's going to have to make some huge plays. And after getting a tackle on the quarterback, he's going to come down here on the speed option and get another tackle on the running back. Thought that would be for a loss. We got 3rd and 9 sitting in the flat route. I'm trying to bait up that in, but he just goes over the middle. Thankfully, offense responds with a touchdown. And after a tackle for a loss, we're coming off again. I think this is just because we're cornerback 3. We're not in the package. We get back on a couple plays later, and I like that I'm actually getting to guard the outside receiver. Hopefully we can bait up a deep ball at some point. This one could slip away if we don't make a play soon though. 14-7 Notre Dame ball, and we're trying to bait up the out route. That was almost a pick 6, just a step away. Outside receivers do not run that route very often. I don't even think about guarding it because it's a long throw anyways. You can usually kind of catch up to it. Offense has unfortunately kind of ceased doing anything, and defense genuinely struggling in these last couple games. Kind of seems like the boys have given up. We're gonna end up watching a lot of this 3rd quarter from the bench as they're going bubble here. We're all over that. Please throw it. Sometimes they throw it late. This time they just chuck it, and I don't know where to. We're gonna get a pick that might like kind of give us a chance in this one, or maybe not. Offense just throws a pick 6. On 3rd and 16 though, Notre Dame just does the smart thing. We stop them just short. They going for this 4th down? No. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. 38-10. We didn't look like a playoff team here in the last stretch of the season. Just 3 tackles for Jimmy in this one. Sadly was not able to get an interception in his final home game. And we got some awards to look forward to. Sadly not going to be the Heisman this year, but Jimmy does return to form, winning the Chuck Bednarik with 14 interceptions, 3 deflections. Gonna get everything else as well. Bronco Nagurski, Jim Thorpe, first team All Big Ten, and of course first team All American. He unfortunately did not earn the honor of being cornerback 1 on his own team, and we actually didn't get into a bowl game in this one, which is sad because I wanted to get to 15 picks, but we finished the year with Jimmy's best year by far, really had a great tackling year, 33, 24 assists, had the 14 picks and a few pick sixes as well. Added to his 18 from years prior, he shattered the interception record with 32 interceptions on his career. And hey, I mean, college football really wasn't it for Jimmy, just never fit in with any team. But there's always the NFL, and here's what I want to know. Let me know if you think that I should make Jimmy in Madden 25 or wait for Madden 26 to come out to play the rest of his career. I kind of want to just play it in Madden 25 because the Madden 25 cornerback career mode is golden, but I'll let the comments decide, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.